Trying to get those to lay nice and flat. That looked like I was flipping you off, didn't it? I was not flipping you off. Here. I'm gonna get these nice and flat if you can, because it's easier to get that paint in between the pieces. I may have to edit that out, and I may not. I was making my husband a sandwich yesterday, his lunch to take to work, and I asked him if he wanted some greenery on it, like, you know, lettuce or whatever, and he's like, no, not unless you have, I don't even know what he asked for, but it was something I didn't have, and I said, no, I've got, you know, spring greens or, cilantro or thyme, none of which, you know, he'd want to put on that. And, or he would want on his sandwich. And then I had one other thing and I could not think of the name of it. Like, I could picture it in my mind's eye and I could taste it. And, you know, it's got that peppery kind of green, a little sharp, but not too bad. But it's a specific taste, and you know when you taste it. And but I couldn't think of the name of it, and but what did happen is a song popped into my head as I would, you know, try and say it in my mind, and all I could come out with was the Muppets song and Phenomena, you know, and as soon as I thought of Phenomena, I went arugula, and so I don't know how this all works in your brain and how you get from point A to point B to point C to back to point wherever, but I was cracking up all day because it was, you know, an earworm of arugula, dun 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 dun, dun arugula, dun dun. And this, folks, is how I entertain myself all day long when I am just painting. But I remembered it. It just took a song, and I didn't even have the lyrics right. But so now, anytime you think of arugula, or eat arugula, or use arugula in your dishes, you can think of the Muppet song too, right? Phenomena. Is that it? Phenomena. Arugula. Oh, goodness gracious. But in my defense, it was 5:30 in the morning, and I'm not sure how you know, sharp I'm expected to be. So, or I expect myself to be. And he's lucky he got a sandwich, right? I mean, and no, he didn't want the arugula. And now I have that stuck in my head, and I'm silently singing that as I'm painting this last little bit. I might be getting a little bit bored with doing this.